always get asked is, how does weather affect wine? So today we've decided to do that. It's snowing and it's icing and it's sleeting, and we're really going to try to figure out how this weather is going to affect my palate as I try these wines. So let's get right into it as my hand is... Okay, so let's get right into it. And we're starting with the 2005 Mollydooker 2 left feet and 2005 vintage and 93 points, $23, 94 points, Robert Parker. Now the Mollydooker brand has exploded. Obviously a lot of people have been looking for these wines. Huge following, great color on this wine. Sparky and Sour Marquis have left Marquis Phillips and have done this brand, Mollydooker, and it's got a lot of excitement. So let's get right into it. Great round cherry flavors coming through. Really nice cassis flavors coming through as well. I will admit that the weather is affecting me because it's a little tough to smell in comparison to being in the office. Great complexity on the mouthfeel, great terroir driven, like a great raspberry cassis, over the top, cranberry flavors coming through as well. Really cold cedar box flavors are coming through as well. This is a new world explosion. So all old world fans, you're going to need to leave the premise. What's really exciting about this wine is the fruit. 16% Cabernet, 65% Shiraz, 19% Merlot. So it is a blend. It's an interesting wine. It's very new world, and I'm going to have to score this wine 91 points. I don't see where Parker feels that this is a 94-point explosion. I find that the fruit is, it's a little fake at times, and it is what it is. Let's move on. 1996 Chateau Lynch-Bages from Bordeaux. This is $115 right now, and it's rated 94 points by Parker, 70% Cabernet, 10% Cab Franc, and 5% Malbec and Petit Verdot. Classic Bordeaux. Chateau Lynch-Bages is a legendary winery. This has a really nice color, really dark color, little brown edges. Very old world Bordeaux, coming through with a lot of tobacco and real dark cherry flavors. Also has a hint of cinnamon on the nose, which is nice. I can smell this wine much more than the last wine, so that's good. I'm adjusting to the weather. Great complexity on the palate. Really nice sour cherry. This is a classic Bordeaux. It's got all those earthy tones, a little bit of stone, a little hint of like black raspberry as well. I'm really enjoying this wine. The complexity is really nice. This is a classic Bordeaux that would go great with any steak. Let's score this wine 93 points. I'm going to go one lower than Parker, but it's excellent. For $115, I don't know if it's the greatest QPR I've ever seen, but it's definitely very good. Let's move on. Casanova de Neri, 2001 Brunello, and this is the Tenuta Nueve. It's priced between $75 and $125. It's 97 points Wine Spectator, and it was Wine Spectator's Wine of the Year. So let's see how the Wine of the Year stands up in this torrential excitement of weather. Really dark chocolate flavors coming through, which are real interesting. Really classic Brunello flavors coming through on the nose. A little bit of cherry. I'm getting a hint of cedar box as well on this wine. Also getting sour raspberry flavors that are really excellent. Really great complexity on this wine. The cherry flavors are really profound, and it's really obvious to me that this was a very well-made Brunello. I'm really excited about the overall complexity of this wine. It reminds me a lot of the Pinot that we had recently that I really liked. It's a little bit hollow in the mid-palate, so it doesn't profoundly strike me as a 100 or 97-point Brunello, as some people have thought. I'm going to score this wine 93 points plus, and I think it's got a lot of potential. Question of the day. What is your favorite snow day of all time? This is Gary Vaynerchuk. You with a little bit of me. We're changing the wine world, aren't we?